And greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Star Wars: The Old Republic Imperial Agent. And we are on board our ship right now, but we are currently docked on the planet Hoth, having a really good time going through the frozen tundra and landscape. We found an Imperial Admiral who's apparently gone rogue for treasure, and a base that is populated primarily with members of the Chiss Ascendancy. So a lot of really interesting paths that this can go. Playing your Sith Sorcerer. Cool. Hey, Juan. Good deal. Where were we? Where did we stop last time? We had taken out the Tals that were doing the counterattack. I think we were in that one area that was surrounded by the White Maw pirates. I think that was where we were. Search for the first cache, return to Captain Revar, access the mission Dropbox. Oh yeah, because we had killed all the Orlordians, or whatever they were called. Been playing a smuggler gunslinger a lot. They're a lot of fun. I was actually thinking if I ever do another playthrough of this game, that I wanted to do the exact same, a smuggler gunslinger. Wanted to do a character like Revolver Ocelot. All about the pistoles. So all of you having a decent Thursday night? The weekend is fast approaching. Which I'm very thankful for. Don't know about you guys. Alright, the Imperial Market. I guess we can go ahead and fast travel now. Where do we turn in all this nonsense? Everything at High Mount Ridge.
We can't win, sir. I don't understand why we stay.
Quick travel does not work here? What? You lie. Can't complain, though I work weekends. Ah, gotcha. Don't you get another companion on Hoth? Yes, we do, Juan.
Every day we keep them here, spinning their wheels, is another victory for the Empire. Remember that.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that we have... Sarah confirmed. We have already met her. She is currently at the Chiss Ascendancy
Got a
base.
ways to go before we hit the next shelter. Hope you're ready for this.
So let's turn in this mission that we have. And speak to Captain Revar.
You did it. We're running on geothermal power now. We blew a circuit when it came on, but that was easily fixed. Did the Hawks prove difficult?
They proved clumsy and stupid. I could have fought twice that number.
I thought as much. The White Maw have a good kill ratio versus regular troops, but non-standard tactics like yours eat them up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to oversee the deployment of our sensors and weapons. We've already begun the installation of our defense systems, and we're on schedule to be done before nightfall.
Hi.
The Republic frequencies are alive with chatter. They somehow knew we had a power surge just now, so I swept for bugs and I found this. An energy monitor.
You've piqued my curiosity.
The key thing is, they saw our power readouts and were shocked into action. And that's not good. They won't attack here. They'll bomb the main geothermal reactor to black out the entire sector.
Let's hear some more.
It sounds like they figure with us and a lot of pirates all on the same grid, one fatal blow is better than trying to take the reactor over.
They'll have to cut through the Ortolan workers there and the White Maw pirates, but they're sending Zero Squad snowtroopers. If I were a gambler like the captain here, I'd bet on them.
Well, if that's the case...
No time to lose.
Zero Squad is the Republic's best. If you defeat them, just think of the humiliation.
The sniper's okay. It's really dependent on cover and certain circumstances. They can be really... Sorry, my leg was itching. It can be really disgusting, but only in certain scenarios, I guess would be the best way to say. And we got a doctor who wants to chat with us. Do we have a mission drop box? That we do. Oh yeah, and the lieutenant as well.
The pirates were stealing power for their own uses. They won't be doing it anymore.
Thank you. My superiors have been demanding reports on the hour. Here, my pay packet for this month. I'd have lost much more if this went unresolved. Well, you are
Make me look good.
very welcome, ma'am. And Dropbox, there's the Dropbox. We are very close to level 50, guys. Very pleased about that. Let's see what this doctor wants. Is he a Chiss doctor? Yes, he is. I did not know that Chiss could have receding hairlines like that. Hey, you don't want to be at a disadvantage out there, do you? Cold like that can steal your strength and slow your mind. The key to victory on Hoth is weathering the frigid weather. Whoever does that will win in the long run. Unfortunately, the pirates have us beat there. It's been a huge drain on us to compete, but maybe you can change that.
Do you have a plan in mind?
Indeed. The pirates use a new adrenal secretor that delivers a steady time-release supply, years ahead of ours. Doesn't help that the Empire's adrenals have a 67% failure rate. We can't compete with the pirates. But if you can get your hands on their secretors, I can replicate the technology. Level the killing field, so to speak.
It's hard to say without knowing more.
You want to know what you'll face. Understandable. There are pirates out in the field now. You find any, kill them and steal their secretors. They won't miss them.
We'll see, if I have time.
It'll be worth your while. Promise. I'll start prepping the lab now. 15 secretors. Alright. Well, first off, before we go do that, go find the first cache. For our Chiss friends. Ah, man, this planet is so pretty. Now, nighttime on Hoth is a terrifying time, especially if you're not prepared for it. Not only do you have the bitter cold, but in the illustrated Star Wars guidebook, which has descriptions of several worlds, they talk about, I don't remember if it was hunters or stormtroopers, that every night they would go to bed and wake up and one of their number had been dragged away by the Wampas. Just one by one every night, and they couldn't do anything to stop it. Terrifying stuff. Okay, looks like we have nothing here but White Maw thieves.
Sir, this is Enzon Temple. Looks like that cache is full of stolen Imperial equipment. Given how the pirates are guarding it, I'm guessing it's a gift from Admiral Davos to the White Maw.
Where does that leave us?
I advise continuing the recon. A little luck and we'll pin down which White Maw faction the Admiral's dealing with. If you can tag the caches for tracking, that wouldn't hurt either. Temple out.
Will do. Tag the cache.
So we're not actually tagging this thing, right? The Chiss can track pirates on their own, but this is our payday.
Shut up, Khalil. Well, we're not actually going to... This is Imperial gear, so we don't want to... Actually, this may be Chiss gear as well, and we're definitely not going to screw over our own people. If this was Republic stuff, yeah, we may take a little off the top, but not in this case.
Sorry, Kalia. We do this by the book.
Such a freaking waste.
Tracking signal coming in.
Next up, scan the second cache, which is right up here. Cool, this is going to take us right where we need to go. And that's right next to Leth Outpost. And this is actually where we were messing up those generators earlier. So that's interesting. Yeah, there's the recon droid that gave us that mission. Is it this little tower up here? Bum 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 bum. Yep. We just walked right by it. I forgot that we still had Cleo in a cape.
This is Hunter to Leggett. Hope you weren't getting lonely. I'm on planet, but signals don't carry here. Arden Koth authorized me to take your reins. Have you found the Starbreeze yet?
Admiral Davos has gone rogue. I can't get the Starbreeze until I track him down.
I hope you're not dragging your feet. Let's take out some insurance. Keyword, onomatophobia. Command, find the Starbreeze and contact me when you succeed.
Orders understood. I'll proceed with the mission.
Good. Master Koth thinks you work better without your programming. I'm not so soft. Hunter out.
Oh, I can't wait to kill you.
Smart, arrogant, cautious. Don't underestimate him.
I won't underestimate him. I cannot wait to shank him, though. Scan the third cache. It's going to be amazing. So satisfying. Just one by one, we'll start knocking them out of play until it'll be just us and the boss man. And then we'll clip his wings too. Threll definitely wants some payback for this whole brainwashing thing. Are the Chiss my favorite? Yeah, I'd have to say so. I've been a huge fan of the Chiss ever since I read the Zahn trilogy many years ago. Grand Admiral Thrawn is probably in my top 3 Star Wars, or my top 5, yeah, top 3 Star Wars characters ever, for sure. New cache.
Temple here. Like we thought, those caches are a gift from Admiral Davos to the Pirate Coalition. Specifically, he's paying off a group called the Marauders. Raiders and hijackers, influential with the other pirate gangs.
What do we know about their methods? Composition?
Sorry, still reviewing the file. Heavy weapons and frontal assaults. Mixed species. I'm not going to read you what they do to their victims. The Marauders have a camp nearby. Guard looks light at the moment. We're going to take a team in. Meet us there and we'll dig up some answers. Temple out.
Fair enough. Rendezvous with the Chiss soldiers. And that is all right up there. Thrawn is a beast. For sure. I'm glad that they put him in Rebels. I hate the fact that he didn't really play as big a role as I hoped he would. But still, he was in there. Do you think this game should be updated with Wookiees, Rodians, Trandoshans, and Ugnaughts as a playable race? I think the Wookiees could work if you had a translator droid as a companion. Rodians, I don't really think so. Trandoshans, maybe, to counteract the Wookiees as a race. Listen, I just want to be a Wampa Jedi. Yeah, that's an easy task. I'm sure there's tons of those, Cath. Welcome, by the way. I would love Ugnaughts as a playable race, but I will not accept Ugnaughts as a playable race until Jawas get there first. Because Jawas are my jam. Tromper Crag's geothermal installation. Alright. Imagine being a pirate or getting into the pirate life and thinking, oh, you're just going to cruise the galaxy and raid ships and satisfy your bloodlust, and then you end up on the planet Hoth, picking and digging. Probably not the life you expected. Alright, let's see if we can do some parkour here without dying. Okay, that'll work. Do you know what happens if people use the keyword hunter? You just made the list! I like it, Buddha. I think the race that Hondo is would be a cool race. Hondo. Which race is that? And someone has already been here. Lower pass. You've got to kill everyone here. Yeah, Kath, don't rub it in. I'm still jelly about that. Get to go on the Jericho cruise. And now you get to watch Bullet Club versus Alpha Club. Which should be sick. Okay, here are the adrenal secretors. Bum 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 bum. Weakways. Weakways, the thing about weakways that would be a problem is that a lot of them are not a real... They're not a real emotive race. A lot of them are very, very plain. I don't know if I said it during this playthrough or not, but actually I'm pretty sure I did. But in the Tales from Jabba's Palace, you find out that all the Weequay that were employed as skiff guards for Jabba, they worshipped a god called the Great God Quay. And everyone's kind of wondering what the Great God Quay was, and you find out it's essentially the Star Wars equivalent to a magic 8-ball. That they would ask questions, you know, to their great god, and then it would be like, reply hazy, ask again later. Explosive fuel tank. Nephew's just left, and the dog basically dropped into a coma. Love it. More. Thank you, Cleo. All the secretions, which is one of the few times that you can say that and actually have it have positive context. Female Twi'lek would be great intelligence officers. Yeah, actually they recommend Twi'lek females in the old D6 West End Games RPG if you were doing like a Republic Special Forces campaign. They're really good for infiltration. And assault droid. And we're just gonna vanish because I don't want to deal with that. Cleo does look pretty good with the cape. I actually wish she had a little bit of a shoulder pad thing going on. It looked more like proper armor. Oh well. Beggars can't be choosers. Who's this guy flying around? Doing all the flippy. Trandoshans would be awesome. They actually, their religious beliefs in Star Wars, at least in the Legacy universe, they believe in a great scorekeeper that keeps track of all of your victories and kills over the course of your life. And it's kind of like when you die, your kill score, your high score is brought up and you're judged based on that. That definitely would kind of fit into the Sith mantra. I don't know if Trandoshans can be force sensitive though. I know they love their Wookiee pelts though. That's high on their list of priorities. You'd have to have a Trandoshan bounty hunter, probably power tech. Yeah, I'd agree, Buddha. Trandoshan bounty hunters have a long and storied history. Like Bosk, for example. And shank! Hello, friends. I bring all the gases upon you. Capes bring out the best. Just look at Lando. And in Solo, he had a very impressive collection of capes. For all of the seasons. This game needs Hutts as a playable race. Good lord. That'd be such a pain. It'd make an amazing storyline, though. Alright. We can go that way for the fire in the hole. We still need some more coolant.
Rise and shine.
It's butt kicking time. There we go. And vanish. Come on, Cleo. There's a Drandoshan named Lissark, who was a Padawan of Plo Koon. Oh, okay. Well, that answers that. Group phase, anyone can enter. Now what are we doing here? Disarm the second bomb, disarm the first bomb. Republic gunners. To the weirdly jacked Force-sensitive Hutt. I'm glad I could share that with you guys. That'd be a really cool... like I said before, that'd be one of those things that would be awesome as a boss in a game. And looks like we're heading up this ice bridge. This looks like a place that Datacron would hide. But nope. I'd play a fast-talking, sleight-of-hand person who fakes being Force adept. Nice. A charlatan. One of the templates in the core book was a Don Quixote kind of Jedi. He wasn't a Jedi in any way, shape, or form, but he essentially some sort of tragedy like drives him mad, and he believes he's a Jedi, which I thought was kind of a cool concept, much like Don Quixote. Not a whole lot of windmills in the Star Wars universe, though. That'd be a bit of a problem. More Force-sensitive ones were just really good bounty hunters. I could see that with the Rhodians, too. That'd just be one of those... They've got that sixth sense. Okay, that's bomb number 2 disarmed. And is bomb number 1 up here? Nope, it is down there. Hi. Force-sensitive Wookiees? Yeah, I could see that, for sure. I figure there would be. And while Cleo is dealing with that, we will disarm the first bomb. Find the Zero Team leader. Darth Fuzzy. That's probably why he turned to the dark side, as everyone gave him like a embarrassing nickname. Kind of like that Robot Chicken episode with Fumbles from G.I. Joe. He'd be Darth Fumbles. And this guy is well protected. Look at all these guys. Strike commanders, gunners. Oh yeah, I forgot. The little Orentai.
All civilians need to evacuate the station. Step away from the console with your hands on your head.
I'm not going anywhere, Skinny. This is the exact opposite of what the Republic stands for.
I said, step away from the console with your hands on your head.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hi.
Intruders! I've got intruders in the shaft room!
You're about to get shafted yourself. Okay. I have heard of Abeloth, Skelethought. Wasn't that kind of Star Wars' version of a Sith Great Old One? if memory serves. Kind of Cthulhu-ish. And you're done. And we're on fire. Schematic for Ice Scrabbler Jerky. I like jerky. Easy now. I'm not going to hurt you, and you've got no call to hurt anyone here. You've got control of the station, and that's fine by me. The Republic, they're crusading. I don't know what's gotten into them. We could work something out. Uh-huh.
Why should you tell me?
Because I've worked in this reactor for 11 years, and now some Republic yahoos want to blow it up. I'm on your side. Here's the deal. I'll activate the guns we've got set up and give those commandos a warm welcome. Then we run the reactor for you. You keep guards here, but when you leave the planet, we keep the station. Agreed? So, do we agree with this little Orlordian? And enlist their help? We just give them the station after the Imperials leave the planet? Or do we say no? What do you guys think? Oh, it was a she. Interesting. I remember reading something about it. It's not like the Empire is going to want to stick around. Yeah, that's true. We're just here to waste Republic resources. Okay. We are going to go ahead and agree with the little guy.
You provide the expertise, and the Empire will provide protection.
You won't be disappointed. Our team here takes a competitive wage with very cheap overtime.
There they are! Get them!
We can, of course, work out the contract a little later. Like, stop that ship! Blast them! Oh, hi. Friends? You arrived a little late. I did already kill your team. Gas. Dots. Shank. Cool. The trash has been taken out. Oh! Never mind. We got more trash. We got pistoliers. And right there. It's one of the rare times that we actually do have reinforcements showing up to help out someone we killed. Normally it's Deering. The Ortolan were good chefs. Yes, they were. They were among the best in the galaxy, both as consumers of food and preparers of food. I said in the last stream when we saw them that Max Rebo, who was the entire story of the Max Rebo band, and when I think of the Max Rebo band, there's only 3 members. There's Max Rebo, Cy Snoodles, and Droopy McCool. From the Return of the Jedi before it got touched up by Lucas. And then when they had like the dancers and all that nonsense. But their original manager got killed in Mos Eisley when they landed on the planet because they were originally supposed to replace the Cantina band, the Marl Nodes. And some members of the Marl Nodes actually tried to take them into an alley, essentially, and Wayne family them to kill them because they didn't want to lose their gig in the Cantina. And their leader, their band manager, he died. So afterward, Cy decided that she was going to take over the band and they were going to do these big contracts and, you know, become big stars. And she used Max Rebo, the little Orlordian, you know, organ player, as the figurehead. Because if anyone wanted to kill the leader, they'd kill Max and not Cy. Sny was the female, the singer. And when they go to Jabba's palace for a new gig, Jabba just basically, oh, I like you. You have talent. I also know that your species appreciates food, so here's this. All the food that you can eat for a lifetime contract. And before Sny could say anything, Max went, deal! And that's how they got into their situation. So much Republic trash. It's a really good story, though. And that is just killing them slowly. Let's head in here. Buried in ice. I can't wait to shank Hunter, or just kill him outright. It's going to be the highlight of the stream if we're able to pull it off. To be fair, if you're called the Mos Eisley Cantina Band and you're not playing the Mos Eisley Cantina, what the hell are you doing with your life? Well, to be fair, Kath, the Marl Nodes were actually Jabba's original band. And they were able to escape that contract. What do you think of the new Clone Wars season coming up? I'm definitely curious. That's some of the best Star Wars news I've heard for a while, because the first season of Clone Wars was really rough, I thought. But then once it started getting its stride, it became really good and had told some really good stories. And I think it was better than... I think Clone Wars was definitely better than Rebels. But it was one of those series that unfortunately didn't get the closure, didn't get the ending that it deserved. Of course, we know the ending. It's called Revenge of the Sith. But I'm glad that they decided to sign off on it, because people who need that... Adrenal secretions, return to Captain Revar, rendezvous with the Chiss soldiers. Okay. I think it's going to have a lot of potential. Looks like a slightly different animation style too with the CGI. I'm just really curious what kind of stories they're going to tell, because that's always the most important thing. Nostalgia can only take you so far. See, Rebels... I was really hoping that Rebels was going to lead to something that we would see in the sequel films. Like, everyone was hoping that the young Jedi kid and the Mandalorian were going to be like Rey's parents, for example. Now, that doesn't mean that still can't happen. But, oh, let's help out our Chiss buddy here. There you go.
Agent! There were too many of them. Half our team is pinned down.
But certain stuff, like the creature that is very gray, who doesn't like Sith or Jedi because he thinks that they don't understand the Force, there was a lot that they really could have played around with in the movies. And the thing about Star Wars, and to be fair, it was something that's always been an issue with Star Wars, even when Lucas controlled it, is they tend to not acknowledge other properties in the franchise. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of clashing. Barracks outlaw? Ooh. Kill the Chiss. Save the human from questioning.
Blast you! Stop! Look at me and stop.
Look at her. Everyone stop.
That's right. Keep looking here. I'll keep talking, and you keep looking. Sir, if you're going to do anything, do it now.
She's Force sensitive. Holy crap. Okay. I'm doing something. What a twist. That's a really good twist if that's the case. Okay, well, we only lost one Chiss soldier. I laughed at the Jedi Order saying the Chosen One would bring balance to the Force when they have more numbers than the Sith. Rebels has some good moments. It does. Rebels does have some good moments and some amazing... I still get goosebumps thinking of Vader coming in on his TIE Advanced, and you just see his silhouette as he floats down. My only problem with Rebels is that I think it should have been a little bit more adult in its storytelling and had members of the cast die off in certain seasons. I think that would have been... That was the thing that would have pushed it just a little over the edge into a really, really good series.
Are you all right, Ensign?
I'm fine.
Ensign?
Check on the others. Sir, I suppose you want an explanation.
What are you, Ensign? Jedi? Sith?
What I did back there, it was a force trick, sir. I'm just powerful enough to get into trouble. No lightning, no seeing the future, I never trained. If the Sith knew, they'd have me killed. That's why I left Imperial service for the Chiss Ascendancy.
Ah. I gotta say, Wretch, I've been enjoying watching your live streams. Make me feel like I don't have all the obtuse knowledge, whether it's Star Wars or VTM. Aw, I appreciate that, Buddha. Thank you.
If the Sith knew, you could become one of them.
Only if I survived the Sith Academy. And I wouldn't. Please, it's your prerogative to pursue this, of course. But let's finish the job first.
Fair enough.
There's no time for distractions. Proceed.
Getting a call from Zero Station. They finished analyzing the pirate data.
Agent, Ensign Temple, you do the Defense Force proud.
Woot.
It seems Admiral Davos has been trying to arrange safe passage through pirate territory to the Starship Graveyard. The pirates have agreed to meet, today.
Get me the details, and I'll be there.
The meet is in the primary Marauder base, heavily fortified. Attack head-on, and the attendees slip away. However, a cave system runs under the base. Moves softer than a shadow, and you could tap the cave wall.
You're sending him to the bone pits.
The caves are inhabited by animal life and resemble a slaughterhouse. But it's the perfect place from which to observe the meeting.
I'll need maps and equipment.
Once you're in place, you can use a laser drill and microcord camera to tap the wall.
My team will be in touch from Zero Station. Good luck to you.
We need to move out, but be careful in the monster's den.
Will do. Thermal targeter's leggings. Okay, we're just started to get our Hoth gear. About time. Very interesting. I did not know that our new companion was going to be a Force sensitive. Hence the reason she joined the Ascendancy and not the Empire proper. Now, Kath, I don't know if you heard this in the last stream, but as far as Threll goes, it's Ascendancy first, Empire second. Because remember, Threll is a fan of efficiency and duty, and well, his homeland has both of those in spades, so he's not going to overtly screw over the Empire, but the Ascendancy is definitely taking higher priority. I asked you about the anti-tribute mod for VTM on YouTube. What are your thoughts? Well, Skelethought, I've considered, I posted this on the community tab, if next year, in June, is going to be my 5-year anniversary on YouTube. God, it's been 5 years. But I'm thinking to celebrate that, and I have a lot of people who still comment on the VTM Bloodline series, which kind of terrifies me because then they do timestamps, and I listen to it, and it makes me cringe. But I think that series deserves another visitation. So yes, I am going to be playing VTM Bloodline sometime in June of next year, and it will be heavily modded. I don't know if I'm going to do the anti-tribute, or I know there's an independent one too. I don't know. I'm going to have to look everything over, but I will be playing modded, and it will be new and exciting. And not awkward at all. Hopefully. Chiss equals Star Wars Romulans. Yes, indeed. Temple seems like wife material, and a little Force sensitivity never hurts. I think Threll would be inclined to agree with you. Possibly on both. We'll have to see how her personality is when she actually gets on the ship. I know how happy it would make you to do a prancing Toreador run. You have no idea. I would just be delighted. That'd probably be the most murderous playthrough of that game ever. Because I would just want to kill everything. Okay, is that still killing them? Okay. A bidding war to see which clan you play as? Oh, that'd be interesting. Or maybe a sub-war. Because I do want to do it online. I do want to do it as a live stream. I thought about doing it as a YouTube series, but I don't know what games are going to be out around that time. And the original Bloodline series was like 60-something episodes, so it would definitely take a considerable amount of time. And I liked the format of just talking to you guys. And it'll be different than the original Bloodline series, so I think we'll probably stream it. The one clan I've never played, Tories bore me. I don't know. If I decided to play a Tory, I'd have to come up with a really, really good story for them. That'd be high on my list of priorities for sure. We're gonna fast travel to Leth Outpost and turn in those missions. And then we'll head to the infamous tapping location, which is in the Glacial Fissure. Okay, Doctor. Wonderful. You've recovered the pirate's adrenal secretors. I'll start production immediately. You deserve a bonus. Perhaps a dose of the adrenal? Great when you need a pick-me-up. He kind of reminds me of the Doctor from Star Trek Voyager. Just blue-skinned and red-eyed and not holographic. Capitan?
It's over. The reactor is secure and the Empire now has a deal with the Ortolans.
I was hoping they'd stay on. The last time we took over a reactor, we had to translate all their labels into BASIC.
Happy ending.
I'll ask Command to send reinforcements there. Looks like we're going to be holding some ground after all.
What's next, then?
We require no further assistance, but I would like to ask a personal favor. The captain of Thesh outpost on the glacier is what you might call a friend. We went through the academy together. He's been wounded, and his outpost is battling a group of survivalist fanatics called the Hailstorm Brotherhood. You could make the difference.
Badass name.
I can't promise anything.
That is as much as I can ask. We must all look out for ourselves.
Thermal targeters bracers. I played a Ventru once, Kath, that was a private investigator, like Harry Dresden. I really enjoyed that. Ends up more as the power behind the throne due to not wanting it. Do we have a mailbox here? I don't think we do. Well, maybe we have one outside. We've got some mail, which means I have some money coming my way. Gimme. Door and base secured. Cool. Looks like Colonel Udris is doing a good job at his new assignment. Huzzah for that. Now let's see if we can go ahead and fly to the new place. Let's go ahead and sell junk. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool. That is very. It's medium armor. We could wear, or no, we can't wear. It requires level 50. I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and save that with some of the other gear that we've acquired. That had a really cool look that I appreciated. And biochem for jerky. Cold weather equipment, adrenal, more jerky. Nice Scrabbler jerky. Oh, we have 2 of those. Okay, we'll sell one. Actually, no, I don't know how much those cost. We may want to see if there's anything on the galactic market.
Be well.
Have you ever considered maybe playing a Ventru that he makes people, or he helps people promote them into positions of power because those are the only people he can feed from. He's essentially having to create his food source.
Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
To Thresh Outpost. You know, like, oh, this person has taken over this corporation and hundreds of lives have been affected. You're truly a puppet master, madam, or sir. And they're just like, oh, I was just trying to get a bite to eat. Curry's favors. Because he thinks people are curry. Alright, here we go. We got the bone pits and whiteout. Thresh Outpost Command Center, and we got another quest here, B.244. I like the fact that they are offering the heroic quests everywhere. Medical droid. We'll talk to the captain first.
Please return to the medical bay. You may further injure yourself by walking.
I heard you the first 5 times. Now be silent. I have an outpost to defend. So, you made it past the pass in the mountains. I'm surprised the Hailstorm Brotherhood let anyone through.
I actually took a speeder.
Your old friend is alive and well. Hoth is turning our way.
Revar. It is too long since I've heard from him. Apparently not doing so well he could send a fighting force. We've been cut off from the other outposts by the Hailstorm Brotherhood. A cult of madmen in the White Moor Pirates. You see this wound? Dressed it with seasonings from the rations when we ran out of colto. In a few days, we'll be eating boot leather to survive.
This looks like a guy that Mark Strong would play.
Do you have a plan in mind?
It's a simple one, but those are the easiest to execute. The Hailstorm Brotherhood are lying in wait in a pass between hills near here. You may be able to find them and wipe them out. Could you do this? Could you face the Brotherhood?
Sure.
They'll never know what hit them.
Good. Bleed them white, so that any who find the bodies know the might of the Empire. Then, when you have the bodies piled... curse it, another stitch.
Sir, I did say you need to be on bed rest.
Very well. The Brotherhood like to use downed speeders as bait. They should be easy enough to find. Good hunting.
Spring the trap and defeat the ambushers. Kind of curious, so this is just a cult that operates within the pirates. Interesting. Command Center level 2. What have we got down here? And then we'll talk to that droid. Elevator go down the hole. Elevator. Ooh. Stop. Anything down here we need to be aware of? Negative. No quest, Sith Warrior. Oh, okay. This is where all the storyline stuff is. Chances are we probably have to come back here after we do our part. And now we gotta wait for the elevator again. Threll lets out a heavy sigh. Wow, we're still in hour 1 of the stream. Crazy. I feel like we've got a lot done already. A lot accomplished. And what are you looking at, Cleo? Okay.
No time to chat, Agent.
Fair enough. B.244. Welcome. Forthcoming intel, urgent and classified. White Maw monetary resources unusually high. Imperial Command identified source of financial sustenance. White Maw, harvesting spice locally. Rare strain, highly illegal, plus highly profitable.
Care to explain that?
Addictive properties, magnified. Single dose plus brain equals lifelong consumer. Ooh, one and done. Profits from spice equal weapon purchases. Pirate armament growing exceptionally. Imperial Command, request immediate destruction of spice operation. B.244, authorized to inform command of willing mission participant. Sure.
No point in letting the pirates sell all that spice.
B.244, confirm mission acceptance. Reaction, gratitude. Target, spice crops plus White Maw harvesters. Additional destruction of property, encouraged. Now, I bet you money, Khalil's going to be like, so, Agent, maybe we need to grab some spice. Let's see. But first, the bone pits. Which sound like a lovely place to go. Enraged savage wampas. Of course. Sleep. And we got a murderous savage wampa. Lovely. Just what I've always wanted to fight. These things are awesome looking. I love the way that wampas were designed. So many creatures in the Star Wars movies are just top-notch alien and character design. Big fan.
Agent, you're in position. Burn a hole through that wall and feed in the camera.
Okay, she's apparently talking in our head. Meanwhile,
Where is Admiral Davos? I did not invite servants. I act in the Admiral's name. I'll show you.
Getting audio only. Can you see anything?
That's Captain Firth, one of the Admiral's men. I don't know the pirate.
Then, begin playback.
Ashok the Unyielding, I am honored by your invitation. I am Admiral Davos, and I fought in the Battle of Hoth. Unlike my peers, I was left to the icy wastes. For 6 months I wandered the wreckage. As I lost my vitality, I found many items of great value. Weapons, artifacts, even a Republic shuttle full of secrets. I hid them in the starship graveyard so that I might one day claim my prize.
Today's that day. Give us safe passage into the starship graveyard, and we'll all leave rich.
Hey, Agent? Might want to see this.
Is there a problem?
Shaggy Man. Hey, ugly. Gonna make a towel out of you.
oh dear. Okay, time to make some rugs. Or towels in Cleo's case. Actually, maybe not. Defeat wampas. Ah. Okay, we kinda have to. Shank!
All going down.
I can't see their health. Oh, there they are. Like, they're so tall, I don't notice them. There we go. Should have more wampas in the movies.
Situation under control. What happened with the meeting?
We cut a deal, sir. The pirates are going to escort Admiral Davos to his treasure, but they outlined their route. I think we know where they're heading.
Okay.
That Republic shuttle he talked about, did it come up again?
Just the part about it being full of secrets. I think the Admiral likes playing games. The aristocrat and I can meet you at the edge of the starship graveyard. There's an Imperial outpost there. Sagano can fill you in, and we can plan a final approach. Temple out.
I like the fact that the guy named Davos is playing games. Games of Thrones, perhaps? He didn't look particularly seaworthy, though. So let's go ahead and leave this cave and see where we gotta go from here. I'm okay with Wampas being in the films, just coming out of nowhere. To be fair, there was a Wampa that was hiding in Star Wars Shadows of the Empire on Gaul, which is one of the longest stages in the game, but if you head into a certain cave, you find a Cliff Wampa, which was kind of a horrible surprise the first time that you play the game, because it's just suddenly there, and it is after your face, and they are very tough to kill, especially if you don't have any kind of weapon upgrades. Okay, spring the trap, destroy the spice, destroy the spice, destroy the spice. Alright, we will take care of that before we head to the starship graveyard. Seems to be a lot of other places here in this zone. You also have to take into account that the Republic operate here on Hoth as well. Icefinger Rise. And we just have to destroy the spice in general. Yay, a bit! Thank you, Twiffs. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And I guess it is down here in this cavern. Do we have to make a fall? Oh, yes. This is a... Oh, holy crap, there's volcanoes. That's weird. You figure if volcanoes would be here, this would be more of an ocean kind of environment. Like a freezing ocean. And I just did something particularly unwise, I think. Yep, I did. I did something very unwise. Okay, well. Oh! Drop, drop, drop! Oh, we're dead. I tried. Curses. Where are we? Ah, we're back at the outpost. Dang it all. Alright, fine. We'll try and get through there another way. We'll head here through the Fortress of Solitude from the original Superman movies. Glacial Fissure. Alright, here we go. The Southern Crevice. This would be a good place to hide a group of bandits, though. This is essentially the icy version of the Judland Wastes. But this area also does really remind me of Dragonblight from Warcraft. But to be fair, in any MMO, you're going to get any area that has ice, and it's going to look like a previous icy stage from somewhere. Okay, we got some spice hunters here. We're just going to leave them alone. Is that what we're looking for? I don't know what the luminous spice looks like. Bounty hunter phase. Maybe it's here among the people. Well, maybe not. Hailstorm Warrior. Oh, here we go. They're in little... Don't mind me, just destroying your cash crop. All in a day's work. See, these guys are smart. They're right here in the middle of all the nonsense.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
Shank. And the dots are going to kill you. Now, spice is one of the most addictive drugs in all of Star Wars, but another very interesting drug, or piece of drug contraband, is salt. Actual salt. Because the, what's it, Arcona, I believe is the name of their race. They are, salt is actually incredibly addictive to them. So there is a significant salt market in the Star Wars universe because the Arcona will pay top dollar for good salt. And I'm not seeing any more things of spice. Do I have to go all the way around here? I think that might be the case. Well, crap. Oh, that is a very large ice bridge. Let's head to some of these other areas and see if there's any more crates that need destroyed. This cannot be safe. At least we know what we're looking for, so we can avoid these clusters. Unless we absolutely need to. Like so. We got a lot of, like, what is that? Inert growth. So we do have some plant life here on Hoth. Not a lot of it, but... And a base of some sort. What's going on in here? Republic phase. You must be the appropriate faction to enter. Oh, we are in a bad part of town. Interesting. So let's just say we're going to avoid that area. White Maw Weapons Depot. I'm just looking for drugs. I need the hookup. Holla if you hear me. Sorry, that's for the pro wrestling fans who are watching. There we are. We got two right here. And you guys are lucky. I want to get this done. Poof. The spice must flow. Can never have enough Doom references. Or Dune.
Right,
I said
make
Doom.
them look good.
Dune references. Well, technically you are with the Republic. Negative. I refuse to acknowledge that. And we had our programming turned off. We are undercover. Now we know they can't just say automatopoeia, and we basically drop everything we're doing. That was getting slightly annoying. But that does remind me about how much I really want to shank Hunter, so I appreciate that. That'll be a good day. Or a good mission, because I want to do it today. Another spice box, please. Being stingy with these things. I know there's a band called Hailstorm, which was really confusing, and the reason it was, just so you're wondering, like, why is that confusing? They're on the radio all the time. Is there was a pirate metal band I listened to all the time called Ailstorm. So on the radio when they said, and here's the newest single by Hailstorm, I could have sworn they said Ailstorm, so I was like, holy crap, there's pirate metal on the radio! And it wasn't. And it made me a sad panda. That's the difference one little letter can make. And last group. Sleep now. Don't aggro. And spice is destroyed. Ah, Scottish pirate metal. Yes, indeed. Alright. And now we can spring the trap on the ambushers. We did the full circuit around here. Around a Republic base, I suppose. I really like Ailstorm, Running Wild. Running Wild's probably my favorite. But I love exposing people to the pirate metal genre. It's a lot of good fun to be had there. The Chilling Death Spire. Got some great names on this planet. Top notch. Good music too. Tense. Very quiet at most points. So you can actually kind of feel the loneliness of the planet. Hunter versus Threll at WrestleMania. I'm okay with that. Now, what were we needing to do here again? Spring the trap and defeat the ambushers. Ah, yeah, the abandoned speeder bikes. And this is the cult. The Hailstorms. Okay. Which we've already been dealing with because of the spice, but it's okay. Oh, wow, they weren't kidding about that spot. That's an imposing looking structure. It kind of reminds me of the Ewok adventure. When I heard the word that the pirates were called Marauders, that's all I could think about was Ewoks: The Battle for Endor, because that was the name of the alien pirates who wanted the power. Trap is sprung. Hello.
Yeah.
That's a trap. And you're stunned. And dotted. And soon to be dead. There we go. And looks like we need to take on 2 more waves of them. So how many more abandoned speeders are in this area? Guess we're about to find out. We also have some nasty kitties hanging out, too, on the icy hills. Next. Hello. Just gonna get right to it, if you don't mind.
You and me, we're getting good.
I wonder what their agenda is. If they're just are they a cult because they're fanatics, or like they're fanatical followers of the pirates, or what's their modus operandi? Maybe we'll find out here a little bit later. And this is the last one. Nails. Grenade. Shank. There we go. Now you're in for it. See, Kaleo just does the coup de grace work for me. And all of their down. The starship graveyard for the bone pits. Probably need to go ahead and, yeah, it's going to lead to another area. So let's head back to the outpost. See where we go from there. I need to get a new computer chair. I have a pretty decent office chair, but I've been using it for about 2 years now, somewhere around there. I need to get like one of the nice actual gaming chairs, I think. I don't know how much that's actually going to help my back because I do lean forward quite a bit to record these because of my height. But still, it'd just be handy to have. Let's make this astromech droid very pleased with himself.
The spice has been destroyed, and the pirates along with it.
News, joyous. B244 confirming mission completion. See, he's joyous. Imperial Command pleased. Appreciation plentiful. You ought to sell spice too.
That should wrap things up.
Mission success. Business concluded. I'm not going to tell a droid what to do with his life. I'm really surprised, though, that Kaleo didn't have an issue with us destroying the spice.
I found the Hailstorm Brotherhood you spoke of. The pass is clear.
Is that so? Glad to hear their bodies are finally getting colder. Those maniacs have laughed at us for far too long. But here's something they don't know. We found out where they hide. The Hailstorm Brotherhood make camp in an open-air fortress cut out of the ice, not far from here. I guess caves were too easy. They obey what their beloved Master Sav tells them to. He's their legend, a man who can survive anywhere. Kill the head of their little personality cult, and the body will fall apart.
Cult of personality.
He's got Master in his name. Is he on the Jedi Council? Or is it just a nickname?
We assume he doesn't use the Force, or else he wouldn't be able to teach his skills to so many. He's tapped into something in the human body, which makes him and his followers plenty dangerous.
Ooh.
If you go into that ice fortress, don't give him any chances.
Criminals, no matter how hardy, will not defy our empire.
Good. Once he and his followers are scattered, we'll be able to get what we need shipped here from Dawn Base. Until then, we'll hold out. There's no way this filth will win through attrition. When you kill him, you let him know what a mistake he made leaving me alive.
Noted. And thermal targeter's belts. I'm liking this stuff. I'm liking the Hoth gear. It'll all depend on the chest piece, though. The melange. Harkonnens. Harkonnens everywhere. I know that they're working on a new movie or something like that. I actually think that Dune should get the Game of Thrones treatment, if you ask me. I think that they'd be able to do it a lot more justice as a series. Like a full TV series with multiple seasons. Because Lord knows there's been enough lore written about Dune that they could put a lot in. If you guys ever get a chance, by the way, even if you're not a fan of Dune, I strongly suggest looking up a documentary called Jodorowsky's Dune. Before the infamous David Lynch version of Dune, the original adaptation into movie form was going to be done by a guy named Alejandro Jodorowsky. He was an experimental, very, very super artistic director from Chile who had done some art films before, and it talks about his task or his struggle to try and get his version of Dune made. And it was so ambitious, and the funding fell through. But all the concept art and everything that he had done for the film went on to inspire scenes in Blade Runner and Star Wars and all kinds of science fiction. It was a lot of people consider it to be the most important film that was never made, and the documentary does a really good job of explaining why. So if you get a chance, look it up. It's a really good watch. Okay, let's go ahead and find this master. Master Sav. And looks like we have an interesting little maze to walk through. But if you're curious about that documentary, I know the trailer is on YouTube. Hailstorm Maulers. You wouldn't think that pirates would have problems with cults, but it's a bigger problem than you'd think. Sleep, my friend. You keep that light repeater to yourself. However, I do appreciate your lack of stealth tech. That certainly makes my life easy. Lots of turrets. It's where... Ooh. That looks pretty cool. Check that out, guys. That is impressive. Is that you? Confront Master Sav. I'm gonna go ahead and confront him from behind. Crap. Never mind.
It seems you have some skill, stranger. You are not the effete little warriors they usually send our way.
Beowulf?
Suppose you were also the one who slew so many in the White Ridge Hills.
I bring a message from the foot.
Captain Eth said it was a mistake to leave him alive.
Ha! Well, I will not be snuffed out like a candle on a shelf. If I am defeated, it will be a fight to remember. For you, I have a challenge.
Yeah, I don't care about your challenge.
Time's up. You're dead.
I think not.
That is not how we operate here. Not a you must answer these questions 3. Alrighty. That's just like the guy who, when we caught him red-handed, wanted to fight us in an honor duel on Alderaan. Just like, you don't know who you're messing with. A madman. Or well insulated. Yoink. And down you go. Grendel awaits Threll. It's not Grendel that concerns me so much as Grendel's mother. Alright. Well, that's good, and I don't want to go through that maze again, so quick travel it is. And Captain Eth should be happy. I wonder if he was actually able to lay down. Nope. That droid is probably very frustrated. Can't say I blame him.
Master Sav is dead. I found him in the ice fortress and cut him down.
Then the Brotherhood will be broken. Their cult of personality has lost its savior. I will contact Dawnbase to send supplies to us. It won't be long before we clear out the Brotherhood's remnants. But Master Sav was just one of many. Soon we'll go after the big game. Boss Undro, Ellis Tarn, and the other Whitemore kingpins.
Huh?
Never heard of them.
That's how they like it. Low profile. But intelligence has worked up a list of their names. Admiral Hoth is going to order an attack. Fixer 308 at Xeric Outpost would have the details. The outpost's in the ship graveyard, prime Whitemore turf. If anyone's come up with a way to hammer the pirates right off this rock, the Fixer would know. Give her a try.
I will. Gloves. Nice military white. Hey, if we can get that Grand Admiral costume, I am all about it. Even if I don't necessarily have the rank. How are we inventory-wise? We are fine. Well, let's head to the ship graveyard then.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
At your service, sir.
Frostwake Outpost Speeder.
Travel route is confirmed.
See all these places that we missed. What is that? That looks like a formidable structure. Didn't really concern us, though. Did Threll just kill CM Punk? Yeah, essentially we did. Now every time I go into any kind of dungeon to take out people, the thugs are just going to start chanting out of nowhere. And we've got mail. And that's from the, or Loten, or however you pronounce it. So apparently we made the right call hiring them instead of killing them all. See, sometimes Threll can be merciful if it benefits the Empire. You gotta look at the big picture sometimes. So looks like we're gonna have a whole, a whole new thing of missions. Let's talk to Officer Farrig first.
You strike quite the pose, Agent. The figure of Imperial dominance if ever I've seen it. One glance at your impressive stature, and our men will know that we've nearly won Hoth.
Are you hitting on me?
What's the situation?
Our recovery proceeds wonderfully, with only the minor problem of morale. On top of pirates and the Republic, our boys battle sub-zero temperatures, blizzards, frostbite, the list goes on. But you can boost their morale. What better way to warm up and invigorate the men than by rescuing supplies from the ship graveyard?
I know how to invigorate them. Oh my. Alright, fine.
It's my duty to serve.
You're truly an inspiration. Simply beat our competitors to the ship graveyard, liberate valuables from the wreckage, and deliver them to Captain Kanan. Then we'll have more than enough provisions to weather the storm.
Looks like you've had quite a few provisions yourself there, sir. That's not a criticism.
In conclusion, Admiral, this seems like the most opportune window we'll get. All I need is the go-ahead.
It meets with my approval. Fixer, you may brief the volunteers and commence with the mission. Over and out.
Ah, there you are. I'm Fixer 308. We've been planning for your arrival ever since we heard about your success with the Talls.
What do you have for me?
We've been hitting the White Maw hard lately. Enough so that they've called a meeting of their gangs. The loss of the power station was a bigger blow than we thought. Every one of their gangs will be represented.
Nice.
We intend to get you into that meeting and have you capture or kill everyone present. The hard part is getting there.
Do you have a plan in mind?
The shuttles of the leaders' trusted captains will have the meeting's coordinates programmed into their navicomputers. What you'll need to do is find a lieutenant with a shuttle, kill him, and get his access card to steal his ship. Once you get access to the shuttle, fly it to their hideout, track down the gang leaders, and take them out. Can you do that?
Shall I do this with or without a blindfold?
Here's a dossier on the leaders to terminate, so you'll be able to identify them. Our psych profiles indicate that, given the opportunity, some of them may surrender. It's up to you. Lastly, if you find an opportunity to search their files, take it. There's no telling what secrets these malcontents have hidden away.
Well, you gave me the option to kill or not kill, so chances are pretty good I'm gonna kill. Just letting you know. What do we got going on here? That is an intimidating looking Sith Lord. Did you miss anything in the last half hour? Yeah, quite a bit, Kath. We took out a cult leader. And now we are here in the ship graveyard. And we're about to go talk to our Chiss friend. And we just got a mission to capture or kill all the White Maw leaders that are meeting up in the same spot.
We'd be buried alive by the third marker. Bring up the northern passage. Let me see.
He's here, sir.
I'm aware of that. Resume planning. You've done well, Agent. Thanks to your surveillance, we have a lock on Admiral Davos' destination. He and his men are being escorted to a crashed Republic super dreadnought in the heart of the Starship graveyard. His horde is there.
I need to get inside. What are our options?
The horde is sealed in the tertiary launch bay, protected by an army of White Moor pirates.
Sorry I'm late. Did I miss the bad news?
There's no other kind.
Lovely. Go on.
Oh,
This
I
isn't
like
a
her.
one-squad operation. The Defense Force will join you for the assault.
I'll take any help you can give.
I suggest a two-pronged approach. You slip past the pirates on the super dreadnought and deactivate the blast doors.
That'll let my team in. We can rendezvous at the launch bay. We'll be your backup.
Skirmish tactics. Blaster rifles and electro staves only. We don't want to damage the horde.
Understood, sir. We'll stay on our toes.
You've done us proud. We'll need more like you in the Empire if the Ascendancy is ever to seize its rightful place. Good luck.
Sir.
So, essentially what we're going to do is... Oh, I like...
See you at the Dreadnought. Either way, this'll all be over soon.
I like how Threll backed up and didn't just instantly turn his back to the guy. Oh, there's the Targeter's jacket. Oh. That's not horrible. That'd be a good undercover coat to have, to tell you the truth. Neat. We're getting really close to level 50. Yeah, it does. It looks like he has stubble, which is weird because they can't grow beards. Or chiss aren't allowed. Yeah, the coat looks slick. We may give that a go a little bit later. Once maybe our next mission. If we have to do anything else undercover, we're definitely going to be wearing that. Update our undercover gear. Recover ship parts for the icy road to victory. Obtain an access card for breaking the maw and assault on the Starbreeze. Deactivate the first blast door lock. Look, I'm living on Hoth. Hoth. And that is a long trek. Best get going. So I figure how Threll is actually going to work, and I think we kind of did this naturally with Kaleo, is that we're not going to flirt with anyone unless for 2 reasons, or 3 reasons. 1, seduction, if that's part of the mission, or one of the ways that we can complete the mission. 2, to get an opponent off guard, like we did with that Sith lady on Quesh. Or 3, when it's off duty. Meaning if we're having a discussion that's not necessarily, you know, when we're not on the ship or in the bar or anything like that, I think Threll would flirt. But other than that, I think he'd probably be all business. We've got a lot of Marauders and White Maw here. That must be the Dreadnought in question. Wow, that pyramid kind of, it almost has kind of a Stargate vibe to it. Interesting. So we'll get the ship parts first, and then we will kill the lieutenant. And the Starbreeze is way over there. The Broken Blade. And that was a very, very big ship. Holy crap. Man, all of these Jakku comparisons are getting more and more accurate, for sure. Because if you just switch the color palette and turn the snow into sand, it would look just like Jakku. Except for the mountains. I don't think Jakku had a whole lot of mountains, more like really big sand dunes. Okay, we got salvage. Cover ship parts. Oh. Select a destination. Oh, that's cool. And you sleep. I need this for things. Thank you. I guess we do the same. We just go ahead and walk around and see if we can find any more. Bum 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 bum. There's another one. We only need 5. So fortunately we're not going to have to run around here too long. If stealth, yeah, I think that would be some good flavor. I don't mind people making stuff difficult if it makes sense. Like being able to see the footprints would be a really cool way to add some challenge to this place. Sleep. More parts. And we'll go ahead and knock you out. Four. And is that a piece right there? Oh. There's a very big looking assault droid. Is Chiss a hot planet? Because I could have sworn that Chiss was a cold planet. Not remember. Okay, delivers the supplies to Captain Kanan, who is back there at the outpost. Cool. Now we need to obtain an access card. Oh, debuffed on a hot planet because it's opposite condition. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That, imagine if you had the dedicated PvP zones. The best thing I can, like Winter Grasp in Warcraft. If you had zones like that for every planet where certain races had advantages and could be effective, and if you could do it like, I don't know, if you were able to get a certain amount of kills, if you weren't one of those races, you would get a bonus or something to make it worth their while. I think there's a lot that you could do with that. Okay, here's a lieutenant. Let us say hello. Threll says hello via shanking, as is only right. And down you go. Do you have a card for me? Yes, you do. Take a shuttle to the White Maw hideout. And Cold Stone Canyon. I like the Cold Stone Creamery. I don't know about the canyon. And we are in our own little area here. Where are we? Oh, wow. Okay, we are in no man's land. With only this echo base looking bunker to head into. What could go wrong? Now, hopefully this isn't a thing that we have to come back to later, because that will suck. Winter Maw Nope. Locate the pirate leaders. Alright, good deal. I'm always worried about that in MMOs, because I hate having to backtrack. You clear out one zone, and then that was the big problem with like some of the earlier Warcraft expansions, is that you would do missions in an area and finish them all off, and then go back, and then somewhere another NPC or something would send you right back to that area, so you weren't able to get everything done at this in one fell swoop, which sucked. Fortunately, they don't really do that anymore. And if you're careful here in Tor, it doesn't do it either, which I'm very thankful for. I'm also very thankful that there are no Tulls here who can break my stealth. Bum 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 bum. And just some guardsmen, some man-at-arms. See, these guys aren't pirates. This is just a private army masquerading as pirates. Shame. Thos Undro. Yep, these are all the familiar faces. Hello there.
We've heard enough alarms. The time has come to move our base of operations to Lorimar.
Why go to Lorimar when nothing can reach us here? The guards will handle whatever intruder's at the door.
I don't agree.
You see, Undro, your ego brings nothing but trouble.
I don't know who you think you are, but you made a bad mistake opening this door.
Yeah, you better have 1,000,000 credits for us in a satchel, or it's your hide that will be on the wall. Surrender, I'll be merciful, or you're all dead. Well, they did give us the option, and Kath, we don't need to have the devil on the shoulder. We're gonna take them all out.
I owe you nothing but a swift death.
He said tear the fool apart.
Alright, make me look good.
And down you all go. Swift, dotty death. Shank. And that's how you handle criminals in the Empire that aren't on the government payroll.
I did what you wanted. There were complications, but it's been handled.
I was dreading telling the rest of intelligence that I'd gotten you killed. So the White Maw finally falls. I wonder, was this the nerve center of their operation, or are their valuables hidden elsewhere?
I found a place called Lorimar in their databanks. It's likely their stash is there.
Lorimar. I wonder if that has to do with the inventor, Lorimar. He was quite a droid maker before he vanished a decade or so back. We should probably send a salvage team to investigate. But seeing as you trusted me with this information, I think I'll mark the area as unsecured until you're finished with it. That way the reclamation service doesn't get first crack.
Aw, she is a fixer.
That's kind of you.
Don't mention it. Especially not where internal security might be listening. Thank you. I doubt I could have trusted someone else to bring this operation to a close.
Neat. Got some thermal targeter's boots. Level 50! Nice. I was hoping we were going to hit that milestone. Now, we need to go to Lorimar and then deactivate the first blast door lock for the assault on the Starbreeze. And I think our adventures in Hoth here may be drawing to a close, guys. The Threll kill list added a few new names to it. Yeah, that list is getting pretty long, like the list of Jericho long. These poor guys don't know they're out of a job. I'd assume that if this actually followed through, and these guys went to look for their bosses and found them all dead, it would be like that scene in The Dark Knight when Joker kills Gamble, and he's like, "We're gonna have tryouts," and breaks the broomstick and says, "Make it fast." I think it would be a situation like that. They would just fall, just start tearing each other apart like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat. Which is a horrible analogy. I am very much a cat and dog person. Well, at the end of the day, I think we liked Cold Stone Canyon. Big fan. I was proud of that polka line, damn it. I didn't even read it. What was it? Some people call me Polka, but because I kill with dots. Those people don't live long. It's a nickname you only use once. Very nice, Kath. I approve. Okay, there's the spoils to the victor. Should we go to Lorimar? Or take on the first blast door lock? Nah, let's go to Lorimar. Spoils first. And that's to the Star of Coruscant, the aft section. Just look at all these ships. It might be because Pluto is my favorite planet, but I would read Tales of Hoth book. Yeah? It's still a planet to me. You know, every time I read something, and part of my work is at a planetarium, we hear conflicting reports from different scientific studies that some people consider Pluto a planet, some people don't, and it seems to change like every month and different scientists. Some scientists believe one thing, some scientists believe the other thing, and it's kind of, I don't really know what to tell guests when they ask like what's the thought on Pluto, and I'm just kind of sitting there like, Make your own conclusion. Rude. Where are we? Bloodthirsty White Maw droids. Okay, I would like to think that this is where the Republic goes. Maybe. And I would like to head over there, but there is a giant wall in the way. Can we head up this direction, please and thank you? Nope. Crap. Well, that is unfortunate. How are we going to get through here? We're essentially in a base that's been forged from broken ships. Not a fan. How do we get... Oh yeah, we probably just jumped over a wall. Yeah, that's exactly what we did. White Maw encampment. Well, curses. You know what? Let's just go ahead and go to the Star of Coruscant aft section, because we only got about 15 minutes left in the stream, and I would like a chance to take out Hunter before the end of it. I don't know if that's actually in the cards, but we're going to shuffle the deck and hope for the best. An idiot's array, as it were. I'll tell you what, for a group of pirates that we just killed the leadership of, there's quite a few of them still operating. Yajero must stab. This would actually be a really cool looking level for Battlefront. Oh, Threll must stab, that is. Okay. Pedigree him onto a knife. Ooh. Oh, by the way, Kath, I don't know, but on Twitter I posted a video from a guy, and it's a really good song, but Finn Balor is in the music video, and it's actually really good. If you haven't got a chance, please check that out, because I think you'd like it. Good old Prince Devitt, who they are using so horribly. Oh, now we're getting into proper starship territory. This looks like the Black Talon a little bit. What's a water heater doing in the middle of all this? Bum 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 bum. Sith warrior, bounty hunter. Oh, everyone ends up here. Interesting. I'll get on that. Yeah, it's pretty good. I really like the song as well. not heating water. Thanks, Buddha. Open the blast doors! Open the blast doors! Interesting story about that, Kath. I was reading that Nakamura's contract is going to be ending soon, and New Japan is trying to get him to go back because of how he's been used. And apparently it is a possibility, because Nakamura was basically going to America for kind of like a second excursion. It'd be very interesting to see if he goes back to New Japan.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
Okay, we got some normal pirates here. Oh, privateers. That doesn't really absolve you. Blast door. Deactivate the third blast door lock. Alright, you guys are lucky that I am not in the mood for murder. At least not of little binkies. A retirement farm for great wrestlers who can coast and make serious bank. Yeah, Simon Gotch actually made a really good analogy for Finn, is that he's already done his art, and now he's just making his money, doing his money work, kind of thing. Like he's done his serious artwork, and now he's doing like the signed lithograms. Okay, Mr. Privateer. By the way, the source book that actually got me into the Star Wars D6 RPG was called Pirates and Privateers, and it was awesome. Because I was a huge fan of like deck plans and technical journals for Star Wars, learning about ships' capabilities. Talk to Ensign Temple. And that book was chock full. Chiss Tactician.
3 following. Blasters and flame projectors.
All right, keep them at a distance. Sir, enemies in pursuit. More expected. Bit of a nightmare, but we'll hold them off.
What happened to the Admiral?
Admiral Davos and his horde should be down that corridor somewhere. Quite possibly with his escort.
11, 12 more. Marauders and Scourge.
Ooh, Kauza. Threes! Or grand, technically. No! The high top!
Aristocrat Saganu is holding our escape route outside. We'll keep the pirates off your back. Do what you came to do.
Alright. Actually, Star Trek does have a tabletop. Obsidian, the company that is making the new White Wolf, or the new Vampire the Masquerade, that's actually what they're working on. They're also doing a Star Trek RPG. And this must be the Starbreeze.
It's still here. Still waiting for us.
Admiral, intruder. Target him, but do not fire.
Bad move.
The Cypher agent lives. I wondered what became of you.
What do we have here? Blasters, armor, Kolto credits, Sith relics.
The ships downed in the battle carried many valuables. I did not discriminate. I waited years to return to Hoth and reclaim my retirement funds. My superiors were never to know.
He's just after his pension.
We should take him now.
Silence. You complicated matters. Forced us to part ways with the Empire. But this can be mended. Tell me what you desire.
Yeah, I'm not negotiating. That's not how this works.
No talking. It's time to die.
I'm just not in a talkative mood today.
Rise and shine.
Okay, stun. There we go. Now we just have you two. Take out the captain first. And then it'll just be us and the good Admiral. How dare you leave the Empire for personal gain? You could have stayed in the Empire and got personal gain. And we got a Kolto tank right there. That's interesting. And I didn't even use the volatile gas tank. Oh well. Such is life. Now, can we actually board this ship? Because that would be kind of cool. Nope. Never mind. And is the Kolto actually Kolto? Yep. It's Kolto. That was going to be a really quick fight. Otherwise.
Codename Legate to Hunter. I have located the Starbreeze.
I owe command 10 credits. You look awful, by the way. Get that shuttle running and rendezvous at these coordinates. Hunter, out.
Whoa!
Sir, pirates are down, but I'm the only one left. We need to get moving.
Fair enough.
Come on, let's get this ship off the ground.
I'll do what I can. I don't think flying that thing will be easy.
Kaleo hasn't said a word. I can feel her disapproval. And off we go. Talk to Hunter. Yes, this is what I've been looking forward to. Speeder bike. Victor goes the spoils. Hey, buddy. First things first. We didn't have our buff up this entire stream.
Nice landing. Let's take a look. Solid body, not a scratch on her. And she came with my shuttle? What's her name?
Ensign Raina Temple, sir. Chiss Expansionary Defense Force.
Of course. Minder 17, Imperial Intelligence. Excellent work, both of you.
I couldn't have done any of this without her.
High praise. Maybe she deserves a promotion. I'll fly the shuttle to its final destination. You can take my ride home. Ensign, why don't you and Kaleo run a systems check? I need a minute with the agent.
I'll chisel the ice off the pilot seat for you.
Yeah, let's leave the ladies alone. That won't end badly.
Arden Koth will be happy. But the girl, we agree she needs to die, right?
Why'd you say that?
She's Imperial. She knows about the Starbreeze. She's seen me. She's seen you. Look, you've worked with her. You've bonded with her. Fine. I'm not heartless. Maybe she'll even be useful. You want her to live? You take responsibility. Stash her on your ship. She doesn't talk to anyone. Doesn't learn about the SIS.
What sort of person would subject her to that?
A merciful one? Just to be sure, though, I'm putting a command in your brain. Keyword, onomatophobia. If Raina Temple becomes a threat to our mission, or leaves your supervision, you will kill her. You won't have a choice.
Just shoot him in the head, right there.
Sir, Minder 17 told me about the transfer. I'm a little surprised. If intelligence wants me out of the GIS Defense Force, though, I won't argue. Nice as it would have been to pack an overnight bag.
You'll fit right in, Ensign. You shouldn't worry.
Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic opportunity. My father would love this. But if I can ask, why do you want me here?
I see potential. Oh, there we go.
You're versatile, capable, and young enough to learn. You could be a brilliant operative.
Really? Well, maybe it's time for a career change after all.
You're cute. We're going to a cantina and you're getting me so many free drinks.
I'll try to earn my keep.
Hey, Agent. I'm grabbing this ride. Race you back to the ship.
Oh, well, we still have some business to take care of here, because I thought that maybe this was just going to be the first phase. But, let's head back to the Starship Graveyard. And looks like, Reyna is running with us, which is awesome, and we need to head all the way over there to get spoils to the victor for Lorimar. Crap. Well, I'll tell you what, we've got 5 minutes left in the stream, and we are just going to go ahead and, if we run long, we run long. We got to go get our spoils. And I agree, Juan, death can't come quickly enough for Hunter. There's only one person that can be backstabby and duplicitous in this game, or technically two, and that's Khalil and Threll. It's kind of like Tombstone. It's like, he reminds me of someone. He reminds me of me. Yep, I've decided. I hate him. Just like Doc Holliday and Johnny Ringo. Kind of like mirror images of each other. In a way, they're mirror images, but still. I'm waiting for the, we're very much alike, you and I. And then we'll shoot him in the face. And it can't come quickly, it must be slow. The slowest of poisons. It's like that YouTube video of the guy who kills people slowly with a spoon. It may take years, but it will happen. Actually, quite a few people on Hoth tonight. We got 46 people. 45 on planet right now. And then we use the ship's holo terminal, and that will... Oh yeah, we also need to deliver supplies to Captain Kanan. Or Kanan. And watch, then he'll be like, oh, well... Yeah, it's just morale. We should be fine. They're not going to send us anywhere else, I don't think. And if not, and if so, we will just take care of that at the beginning of the next stream. We're going to do what we can. I think we got Reyna set for healer as well. There was always an implement of torture. I had heard, I used to read a lot of Louis L'Amour novels. And he's probably one of the best authors of Old West, the subject matter of the Old West in terms of short stories and novels. But he talked about how Yaqui Indians, as a way to get information out of people, would take needles of pitch pine, stick them between like fingers and toes, and then light them ablaze. And that would be a way to extract information from people. I always thought that'd be kind of an interesting scene to put on film, so people could actually kind of see what they mean by that. Group phase, anyone can enter. And right through the snow. Hopefully this is quick. Use the shit. Go to Lorimar. Well, we're here in Lorimar. And she can stealth. Hallelujah. Locate the cache. The cache within the cache. White Maw anti-intruder droid, please don't be able to break stealth. Thank you. It's like this quick excursion's going to be a little bit longer than I expected, if that was the case. We're in good shape, though, apparently. What are you guys doing? All of your leaders are dead. You should be in the unemployment line. Or at least at the tavern looking for another crew to join up with. I guess they have not gotten the memo. More sentry droids. And once we get this, we'll port, talk to Captain Kanan, and all will be well on the ice planet. as far as I'm concerned. Then this looks like an interesting facility. Hi there, HRRM5, giant droid that of course will not suddenly pop up and attempt to kill us. Because that's how that works.
I am Heavy Resource Recovery Machine 5. I will not allow you to open the cases. Do you understand?
Exterminate.
It's okay, I'm a member of the White Maw.
No exceptions are made for White Maw members. Step away from the cases. Neutralization mode engaged.
Crap. Well, we tried.
I am strong.
Okay, Temple. It's your audition. Time where we figure out what you can do on the field in the field. All the dots. I think we're doing pretty good though. Ouch. Just down you go. Alright, now we're in good shape. Return to Fixer 308. Quick travel to Frostwake. I think that's where the Fixer was. I love these mysterious shuttle people that can just take us to where we need to be.
Captain Kanan, I recovered these supplies from the ship graveyard. I've been told you need them.
Finally. Been weeks without working equipment. Now if we could only get a decent meal.
That's your
I'd shake
responsibility.
Your hand, I'm sick as a dog. The cold may freeze mucus, but it sure doesn't kill germs. Hoth's a little warmer, thanks to you.
I go blow your nose. Good, I was wondering if they were going to send us somewhere else. That was going to be slightly annoying. However, I think most of the places we haven't visited, we would be visiting if we were doing the heroic missions. Alright, Fixer, did we just fly right by you? That we did.
I went to the pirates' hideout. I found this neutral chipset for a battle droid. I think Lorimar designed it.
Well, the stamp seems consistent with his work. Wait, it's brilliant. He's solved the traditional limitations of a chipset brain. Hold on a moment, I need to make a call. Admiral, we've recovered a battle droid neural chipset from the White Maw. It's the advancement we've been waiting for.
From the White Maw? What are they doing with tech like that?
Look at that mustache.
They had it hidden in the last known location of the inventor, Lorimar.
Lorimar? That would make sense. His robotics always were top-notch.
It's a quad-photonic neural chipset, Admiral. If you put this in a battle droid, it'll think on its feet better than most humans. It could change the course of the war.
For someone who dropped off the map, Lorimar's work still seems cutting edge.
Completely. We'll get this to the space station at once.
I'll alert the reclamation service to the Lorimar area. There's no telling what else might be there. As for you, I'd take a well-earned vacation. Somewhere warm.
Absolutely. And there's our headgear, which is the shades again. Still, pretty cool. Literally. Alright guys, well, I guess we can go ahead and head back to the ship. I don't know if this is going to start a scene. I guess we'll find out. Just says they use the holo terminal. Fingers crossed. Nope.
Seeing you return to this ship always warms my circuits, Master. It reminds me I am still functioning.
Warm is definitely the word here. Alright guys, well that is Hoth completed, and we have a brand new addition to the crew. A Force-sensitive human member of the Chiss Ascendancy. That definitely has Threll's curiosity, for sure. But we will go ahead and end the stream here, and we will pick it up next week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks everyone for being on the chat and talking about all kinds of geeky things. That always makes the stream go by a lot faster and make it a whole lot funner. But if you guys haven't followed the channel yet, please do so. I try and stream Monday through Friday. And if you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, I have a link down to the Twitch channel in the description below. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.